Morning YouTube, YTPC, Smoking Buddy Matt, back again, and this will be my final update on the 2023 Codger Challenge. You know, I've had a good time doing it. It has been challenging at times, but overall very enjoyable. So I'm smoking my Savinelli Series III 129. And in it, half and half. So we are entering into, this is the final day. This is my 30th day in the challenge. Saturday morning, May 20th. Bit of a chilly morning. Chilly, cooler morning. I'm out here enjoying some coffee. Watching a few videos. And I am smoking what I am calling not quite half and half. And I'll talk about that in a bit of a minute. And, you know, if this disqualifies me from the drawing, that's fine. Totally understandable. But, yeah, so let's go back a couple weeks then. Smoking my half and half. Now, you saw me, I opened, this was a brand new tub of half and half. That's 7 ounces. And so let's go back even further. Actually, so first day of the challenge, before, I think it's before Paladin even announced it. So that morning, and I realize it, you know, it's not expected if you don't know about it that you can't smoke what you were going to choose. So that morning I did smoke what I consider my kind of garage blend. It's a kitchen sink blend. It has some Burley, Virginia, did a lot of Kia. I think Peter Stokeby Luxury Twist Flake in there. It's kind of a mix of a lot of different things that either I didn't like or I put in there to try to make it a little better. And I keep it out in the garage. I smoke it when, you know, I don't know what else to have, or if I know maybe I won't smoke a whole bowl, and I don't mind wasting a bit of it. So I had that in the morning, and then after I did see the announcement, and I hadn't really decided that I was gonna participate, I thought, you know, I'll smoke something Codgery. So I smoked this. So this is a mix of Peter Stokeby Long Cut Virginia and 4 Noggins Blending Burley. And then I decided, okay, I'll participate. And I showed this tin of Sir Walter Raleigh, and in it contained the Codger Corner blend, you know, half mix of Sir Walter Raleigh, half mix of half and half. And I initially thought, well, that's going to be my blend. But I didn't have a whole lot of it. I had maybe 1.5 ounces. And I thought, well, I've got the half and half. I'll get some more Sir Walter Raleigh, and I'll mix them and do that. Well, I just decided, okay, I have the half and half. I'm gonna go with that. And I also had Carter Hall. Almost a whole tub. Well, a good amount in a tub. I could have done that as well, but I had the half and half. I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go with that for the 30 days. Make it nice and simple. Okay, cool. Let me relight here. So we go the first week, things are going good. We get in the second week, and I am just blowing through this tin. It's down maybe halfway, maybe not quite halfway, so there's maybe 3-4 ounces in here. And I think, well, at this rate I'm going to run out. So what I did, I took what was left in here of the Codger corner mix, and I dumped it in here. So that introduced a little bit of Sir Walter Raleigh to it. I mean, there was less than an ounce in there. So less than an ounce in like 4 ounces, 4 to 5 ounces of half and half. I could smell it in the tin a little bit, but honestly, it really dissipated after a day or two and was gone. So, no problem. I was thinking maybe I should pick up another pouch of half and half just to be safe. Didn't do it. So a few days ago, as we're kind of getting into the final week, I post my video, my last video. A day or so later, I'm out. Smoked my final bowl of the half and half that was in here. So I thought, oh, I should go get some half and half. I don't know. I was like, I don't really want to go out, pick up anything right now. I thought, what would a codger do? What would a true codger do? Well, they would just smoke what they had. So I started thinking, what can I do? I mean, something that's really going to approximate half and half. Because I wasn't going to switch. I didn't want to switch blends and be like, okay, now I'm smoking something different. That's not... I was still trying to... really wanted to follow the spirit of the competition. So, I had this. This is a mix of the Burley and Virginia. The Peter Stokeby Long Cut Virginia. It's fairly bland. Not a whole lot going on there. And the Burley, it's 4 Noggins blending Burley. See, it's in the 4 Noggins bag. That's also fairly bland. When I originally bought those, I did buy them to mix into another blend. And I thought, okay, when I'm done with that, I'll just smoke them. And I have occasionally, but they don't have a lot going on. The 4 Noggins blends, the non-aromatics, they tend to have kind of a vinegary topping going on there. So, I mean, it's got that. It's not terrible. It's just not that interesting. So, what I did is I took about 2 ounces of this. And I thought, well, what can I do to make it more like half and half? Enter this. So I had maybe 1.5 ounces of Velvet in here. Velvet has that kind of licorice anise topping, very similar to half and half. And when I first had Velvet, I thought, it's like half and half. I think I like half and half better. So I put that in the mix. And yeah, it gave it a little bit of that kind of licorice topping to it. It was kind of lost in the mix of everything else, which, I mean, to be honest, half and half, by the time I've gotten through this whole thing, it was a little bland. sorry to say, other than that initial licorice flavor, and when you first light up, it was getting bland. So I had this, probably a ½ ounce of the Captain Black Gold. That's Golden Cavendish, and it kind of has a vanilla amaretto topping. I was saying it kind of smells like almond bark or something, white chocolate or almond bark. So I put that in, and so what I came up with is, what I call not quite half and half, half and half-esque. So it's a Burley Virginia with a very light aromatic topping. So that's what I've been doing the last few days. Again, if that knocks me out, that's fine. I do wish everyone well. Watched a lot of videos, watched some new channels. I couldn't get around to everybody. There were a lot of videos, a lot of people doing their thing, and I enjoyed it. I watched what I could, and good luck to everyone in the drawing. So what did I learn in the whole thing? Well, I learned, and I kind of knew this, that you don't need a lot of pipes in your rotation. I don't know that I could ever just stick to 2 pipes, but they did okay. With some general cleaning, they stay good for a pretty long time. Switch out the filters. The one thing that I really found myself doing that I don't normally do is when I was done with a pipe, I would try to put it in a stand or set it up so any moisture could kind of, drain out of the stem and evaporate. I think that's one thing. When a pipe gets too wet, that really kind of kills the flavor, really kills the smokability. Makes it difficult. And they did good. They, let them dry overnight pretty well, run some pipe cleaners through, and they came back. Thoughts on tasting? Half and half. Or any tobacco, really. You do need to spend time with the blend. You get a sample and you taste it and you get an impression of it. But I think to get a really more accurate impression, you might have to smoke through about 2 ounces. Live with it for a little bit. 2 ounces should give you enough time to get, a better idea if it's something that you like and what flavors you get out of it. And I found that, there's good flavor in half and half. You can get good, enjoyable smokes out of half and half again and again. Now, I had a couple times where I ran into some tongue fatigue, tiny bit of tongue bite, and that makes it difficult to taste. And yeah, when that happens, it's fairly bland. It's not that interesting. And half on a whole, it doesn't have a ton going for it, but it's enjoyable. So I learned I do like variety. I like to have a few blends going. I like to have a few pipes going. I could live with a limited rotation of pipes and tobacco. They have to be like 3 at a minimum. 5 is better. I suppose like a 7 pipe rotation is ideal. It's that 7-day set. But why not 10? 10 pipes? I think you'd have a happy life with 10 pipes. So, I enjoy pipes. I have more than 10. But I'm usually only, 3 to 5 I'll have going for a week, and then I might switch out a couple of them, so. Alright, well, I feel like this video has gone on. That's my recap for the Codger Challenge. Again, I had a great time doing it. It really, 30 days went pretty fast. Again, thanks to Paladin Piper for organizing and hosting. It was a really good community event. Got some people involved, saw some new videos, and yeah, it was a great thing for the YTPC. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say thanks for watching. I hope you've got a good pipe, something good to go in it. Take the time, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye now.